Hello everybody and welcome to the new channel. I thought it'd be a really cool idea to just kind of follow in the footsteps of other YouTubers that I've seen out there, showing everyone what they're doing with their cars and the car builds and the new cars that they're getting, because I'm a huge car guy. And today I just wanted to give you an introduction to myself, who I am, and the car I actually just bought a few weeks ago. So my name is Austin Dennison. I'm a digital marketer here in Southern California, the best place to see all these really cool cars around. And today I'm going to show you the one that I drove to Arizona not long ago to pick up and then drive back here. Alright, for those of you who don't know, this is a 2004 Toyota Celica GTS Tsunami edition. Now the Tsunami editions are kind of rare compared to the other Celica GTS models, like the TRD action package and all that stuff. They added a whole bunch of body kits and styles to the Celica over the years between 2000 and 2005. And this just happens to be one of the more unique models. In fact, I used to have a 2000 Celica GTS, and that car had the TRD side skirts, but not the TRD spoiler, it had the small spoiler. Either way, some of the things that I've already done to this car include the blacked out side markers, as well as the blacked out top third brake light, which I'll show you here. And before we go much further, I think it'd be important to explain that this is the 6-speed manual version, which is, I think, just the best version of all the Celicas out there. It's a fun car, it's sporty, it's not exactly fast, but it's fast in the corners where it counts, and I just happen to believe that the manual version of this car is way more fun, way more connected to the car and the whole driving experience than the automatic version. I'm not trying to bash on automatics or anything like that, it's totally fine, but I've always... how do I put it? I've only ever driven a stick. Ever. Since I got my first car to now, I've only ever driven a stick, and that's just because I think it's more fun. So, I've already changed the shift knob over from this weird 6-speed kind of leather shift knob that it had on it. I don't know if it's actual leather. And I put a red carbon fiber shift knob on there, and it looks really good. I'll show you guys some pictures, but I do plan on putting some better tires, maybe lowering it just like an inch or so. I live in a place that's pretty hilly, and there's dirt all over the place, as you can probably see from these pictures, so I don't want to make it that hard to drive. Either way, I plan on filming the whole process of me doing some modifications to this car, adding different headlights because the OEM ones kind of yellow out and fade over time, doing things like little modifications here and there, maybe changing the oil pan since the 2ZZ engines that this car comes with, at least the GTS model, had oil pump and oil pan issues. And while we're talking about the 2ZZ, let's talk about the power output. Now, these cars from factory are supposed to make 140 horsepower below, I think, 6,300 RPM, and then 180 horsepower after 6,300 RPM, where you have what's called lift. Now, Toyota's lift is very similar to Honda's VTEC and Mitsubishi's MyVec system, I believe, and it occurs when a secondary camshaft is put into place, or a cam profile rather. Either way, it's a lot of fun, and you really get that kind of feeling as if a turbo just kicked in. It kind of pushes you back in your seat a little bit more and adds some power up top. Now, you really have to rev out the engine though. I believe the red line on my engine is 78, but the limiter doesn't come on until I think 82. I think that changed during the middle years of the Celica. I think the original red lines went to 82 on the earlier models. As you can see in the interior, I have black leather seats that are kind of rubbing a little bit. Might change those out for racing seats later on. I also have the stock head unit, the double din radio with the cassette player and everything. Kind of outdated for 2020, but that'll be changed pretty soon, I'm sure. I've got the stock wheels. Essentially everything I bought on this car was completely stock. It was garage kept by a lovely couple over in Arizona who said they no longer need it because they bought a new Toyota truck, and I was able to drive down to Arizona to pick it up, and it has 75,000 original miles on it. For a 2004 Celica GTS garage kept with 75,000 miles, I got it I got it for a steal, I'm gonna be honest. Anyway, this has been really my first video about it. I hope you enjoyed some of the B-roll. I hope you stick around to see what else I do to this car, and feel free to give suggestions in the comments, hit that like button, and I really can't wait to see what we can get out of this car. These cars should last if you take care of them and keep the oil fresh and clean and all that stuff. These cars should last easily 150, 200,000 miles. Well, this is essentially the beginning of this journey I have with this car, and I just can't wait to see what happens. So thank you for watching this first video. I'm getting my video skills down, I'm getting my editing skills down a little bit, and future videos will be super cool. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.